Hey everybody, welcome back to What to Watch. I'm your host, Terry, back at it again with another episode. Finally, extremely late into the month. I'm very sorry. I know the month's literally over, but this is What to Watch for August. As in, what should I watch of the stuff that came out in August, which the month's already over. So I'm sorry. The next one I'll get out at a better time, hopefully. Anyways, let's jump right into the theater to kick things off. So right now in the theater, honestly, this has been probably the worst month for theater movies that I've seen in a long time. You've got this shit, that shit, more shit, a bunch of just garbage in the theater, which is a bit of a bummer. So really, not a lot to go into right now. But out of things that are in theaters, I have two picks. I have Good Boys and Ready or Not. So we'll start off with Good Boys. Pretty much cookie cutter, kind of just rehashing of Superbad from what I've seen of it. But if you're into that kind of a movie, in my personal opinion, I don't know why you wouldn't just watch Superbad if you wanted to watch Good Boys. But you never know. It could be good. So it's got 80% Rotten Tomatoes, which is pretty good for this kind of a movie. The Metacritic's only 50% though, which is probably closer to accurate. But Seth Rogen's been making a lot of good movies lately, so I have hopes that it's probably decent at the very least for this kind of a movie. Now, the one thing I don't really like is I'm just going to say, this boy looks like Craig Robinson, that's Seth Rogen, that's James Franco. They're either setting up a sequel, mark my words, or like an after credit or the end of the movie they grow up and then they get together again. I swear this is setting up like a sequel. This one's going to be Good Boys. Here it is right now, I'm calling it. Good Boys with these three kids, and then give it 2 years, Bad Boys. Not the one that you're thinking of, not that one. Bad Boys, and it's going to be them older. It's going to be Seth Rogen, James Franco, Craig Robinson. Calling it now. Keep your eyes peeled. It's coming. Or it's just Good Boys 2. I don't know. But Bad Boys is the cooler way of doing it, but I guess that one's already taken. Anyways, Ready or Not, also in theaters. Ready or Not has 100% Rotten Tomatoes. Need I say more? It's got rave reviews. Everyone who sees it likes it. That's what that means. So it must be good, right? Probably. It's, as far as I know, like a mystery thriller kind of thing with like some Hunger Games-esque shit where it's like a battle to the death sort of thing. The poster's kind of cool. I don't really know much to it more than that. It could be a sleeper. It could be really good. I've never heard of it. No idea. I recognize this guy. That's it. That's all I know about the movie. Don't look at me. I didn't write the thing. I'm just telling you it's probably good. It's got good reviews. I bet it's good. Okay, go watch it. If you want to go to the theaters, you have nothing else to watch except for this, and that. Bunch of shit. So just watch it, alright? Next, not into spending millions on tickets and popcorn, here's my recommendation from what's new on Netflix. Now, this isn't exactly new to Netflix, but I found Dead to Me and Invader Zim. Invader Zim is new, but we'll start with Dead to Me. So I recently stumbled upon this show, Dead to Me. It's got Christina Applegate, which everyone loves, and it's produced partially by Will Ferrell, so that's pretty cool. You got the girl from Anchorman and the man himself. He's not in it, but she is the main character. Watch episode 1. You might be like, what is this show about? What's really going on? But then they hit you with a twist at the end of the first episode. And they hit you with another twist. And another twist. And Applegate's out there, just twists left and right, It's that kind of a show. The writing is surprisingly good. It's really good. For a Netflix original, this is some good stuff. I really like Dead to Me. It is pretty compelling the whole way through. There's a lot of twists. Some of them better than others. Like, I did not see a good amount of them coming. But the show is really good. I definitely recommend checking it out. It's got a pretty good cast. The performances are great. And yeah, it's really good. Check it out. And then the Invader Zim movie. Now, I'm going to give a little something away here. I never watched Invader Zim, the show, when I was younger. Don't tell anybody. I was busy watching SpongeBob, which is probably why SpongeBob never got canceled, but Invader Zim did. Oh no, he said it. But Invader Zim was added to Netflix. They made a movie, an original movie, and here's why it's a masterpiece. I'll tell you right now. It's actually hand-drawn animation. Good animation. You'll watch this shit. If you have any sort of interest in animation and, if you can actually tell what looks nice, you should have some sort of love for this, just from the animation standpoint alone. It looks gorgeous. The acting's great. As far as I know, it's the original cast. And it was pretty good. I went into it. I didn't know anything about Invader Zim. I was like, all right, well, it used to be a show. Now it's a movie. Like 10 years after it got canceled. Let's see what we got. And it was really good. I liked it. My girlfriend's never watched it either, and we watched it together, and we both liked it. We thought it was good. It's funny. It's got a lot of good little goofs and gaffs. It's not annoyingly kid funny, so I feel like it's made more for the people who used to watch Invader Zim back in like 2001, 2006. But in that range, I think is when it ran. it's kind of made for those people that are now in their 20s and like that sort of age, because it's not super kiddie. So if you're wanting to watch it like as a kid's thing, which you would think it is, it's kind of less so that. I think kids will still enjoy it because it's nice to look at, but the jokes and stuff are of a little bit higher caliber. So yeah, Invader Zim, check it out on Netflix. It's very surprisingly good. As far as making a movie out of a show that's that long canceled, you would expect not as great as what you get. So check it out. Jumping from one streaming service to the next, here's my recommendation for Amazon Prime Video. We have a Prime original that just came out in August. It's a little late for me to talk about it now, but The Boys is my recommendation. I cannot talk about The Boys enough. I love The Boys. It is one of the greatest G-Dang shows I've ever seen. You think superhero, gritty, realistic kind of thing. They've done that so many times. It always turns out pretty bad for the most part. Like anytime they really try and do that, it's not so good. Like the Watchmen movie was pretty bad. That sort of stuff. It turns out kind of eh. But with The Boys, they struck gold. The writing is just phenomenal. The acting is incredible as well. I can't really say much about certain characters because it's all spoilers. There's a lot of plot and character development throughout the show. Like it's maybe not, Daredevil on Netflix where you're getting a fight scene every episode. It's definitely not that. It's more, I don't know, like a slow build kind of character driven, learning about these people and the world you're in and that sort of thing. But it's very well written. It's very interesting. And there's a lot of really good characters and really good performances. I really, really, really have to gush about the guy who plays Homelander. Because, oh my lord, if you get to episode 4, it's probably the best episode in the thing. But that and the finale. Episode 4, the Flight 37. If you've seen it, you know what I mean. If you haven't, you will know what I mean. That shit is phenomenal. This show is really good. Check out The Boys. I promise it's good. If the first episode doesn't hook you in, I'd be surprised. I think it's really well done. Give it a chance, and I think you will see, as I do, that it is extremely, extremely good. Now, that should be about it. I'm not doing the YouTube segment anymore, but coming soon in November, so right now this is the August episode, we will have the September episode, the October episode, and then in November, Disney Plus comes out. So, we will be adding Disney Plus into the show coming soon, so we'll have Theater, Netflix, Prime, D+, and I think that'll be pretty good. So I am very excited for all the stuff they've shown at D23 for Disney+. If you haven't heard about some of the shows, check them out. There's a lot of cool stuff coming, Marvel-wise. Plus you got Star Wars, you got The Mandalorian. That show looks actually decent, and there hasn't been a decent Star Wars anything in a long time. So I'm excited to talk about Disney+ once it is in November. If you enjoyed, let me know. I would appreciate it. If you enjoyed what to watch, be sure to let me know. Comment whatever you want down there. I look at every comment. I reply to them all. I love them all. And yeah, if you disagree with anything I've said or any of my recommendations, be sure to let me know. If you watched something that I recommended and you liked it, let me know. Let me know that I at least led you to a good show. If you disagree or if you have any of your own suggestions too, let me know. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'm Terry. I'm always reachable in the Player Select Discord and here in the comments. I also stream on Twitch now, but that's a whole other thing. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.